the starters out there. Ball fake and a dunk! Shot is in by Radillo. Oh my goodness! That really escalated quickly. 23-14. I got 7 points for Kerschel here unofficially as we've got 2 on the clock. Lomax from 32 hits it! Step back! Oh my goodness, Miranda Lomax! See what he comes back with here on 0-2. Curveball, strike 3 as Brewer gets his first strikeout.
Chloe Yorty throwing it in towards Chapin. Chapin all alone puts it down, now passes it off. This is Anderson with the right foot, and Anderson finds the back of the net just underneath the crossbar. Sheldon to the left, toss play. This is Harris. Harris cuts it up inside, now back across, gets past 2 tacklers, a third, and he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Lumberjacks. Fans are on their feet. Holden gets the basketball.
Talk about a tie in the final second.
Chris, but I guarantee that this feeling makes up for it.
I can't even imagine. It's hard to imagine, honestly, being in that position, seeing what was taken from him last season and coming back and just reclaiming that stuff. It's awesome to see.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to tonight's live stream coverage of Greater St. Helens League football action here at Longview Memorial Stadium. It's homecoming 2024 for the R.A. Long Lumberjacks as they welcome in the Washougal Panthers here this evening. Thank you so much for being with us live. This is Nick Sisson on behalf of N2 Media providing tonight's live stream play-by-play coverage. This is going to be a critical game when it comes time the season ends. Right now, as it sits, R.A. Long and Washougal identical records, 3-3 overall, 2-2 each in league play, and that's where it counts the most. 5 teams from the Greater St. Helens League will have a chance to move on to the round of 32 playoffs, and this game will go a long way in deciding the fate for Washougal and R.A. Long alike. Fear not, though, friends, the game will not end of the season for either one of these two here tonight. Both teams will have a chance to continue on to next week, but you're only as good as the game in front of you. And tonight, R.A. Long is going to have a physical test on their hands with the Washougal Panthers. You might have seen Washougal last year on a live stream featuring a game against Mark Morris, their quarterback who led them for the last couple of seasons. Holden B has moved on as Washougal wins the toss and they defer to the second half. R.A. Long will receive the opening kickoff in the ball game here tonight. But Washougal will turn to Caden Fout, a 6'1", 200-pound quarterback, to lead the Panthers under center. And the Panthers are still not short in the athlete department. Look to see guys at wide receiver such as Parker Cherry, and then also kind of a Swiss Army knife player, number 3, Elijah Franco. And for R.A. Long, it's been a season of positivity for the most part. The Jacks stumble in here on a 2-game losing streak after being defeated last week to Woodland 40-0 at the Beaver Den. R.A. Long also lost a heartbreaker the week before against Columbia River, 31-28. But we're getting kicked off here just a little bit early ahead of 7 o'clock, so fans be sure to share the live stream link with friends and family and let them know that we've got a ball game streaming live here. I got my son Vaughn Sisson with me. He's going to get a headset on and talk to you all in just a second here. How you doing, Vaughn?
I'm good.
Thanks for being with us. And here is the kickoff. And it is a slow roller on the ground, picked up, and not much of a return, but the Jacks will have pretty decent field position, all things considered. They're going to take over at the 34-yard line. That was number 27, Adam Sylvia, on the return. So just underway here at Longview Memorial And the Jacks, of course, wearing the home black tops, black bottoms. Washougal comes in white tops, white bottoms with black striping and orange trim to go with it. And under center, or behind center, I should say, in the pistol formation is junior quarterback Jackson Rivenis. Motion by Reagan's, handoff, and going up the middle is Franklin Peel. And Peel is going to peel off about 2 yards to start the ball game. It'll be 2nd and 8 coming for the Jacks. First time getting a chance to see the Washougal Panthers live this season. But again, from years past, plenty of athletes and very physical in the trenches. They had a victory last week against Hudson's Bay, 49-14, a lot of explosive plays. And here we've got a handoff coming to the near side, trying to get the edge and cut down immediately. Meeting him out there at the point of attack was number 9. That's Owen McDonald getting in on the tackle for the Panthers. Again, just underway here, folks, at Longview Memorial Stadium. First possession of the game, and the Jacks faced with a 3rd down and 7. Rivenis has got 4 wide receivers, 2 to each side. Jenkins in the slot, far side. Fake handoff, screen ball dropped out here on the near side. That was intended for Tyjon Riggins. Out there in coverage was number 14, Casey Crosby. And so an early 3 and out here by R.A. Long. And the punt team comes onto the field. Just what the doctor ordered here to start the ball game for the Washougal defense, which is led by defensive coordinator, can't find it, Rodriguez, Anthony Rodriguez. I feel bad, Anthony. Came up and talked to me pregame, and I'm here stumbling, looking at the wrong sheet, and I should have just remembered. The rush is coming, and now they got to abort, and now the ball is just tossed out to the near side. That is not good. There's a penalty flag, and they're probably going to get intentional grounding here in either way. This is a dream start here for the Panthers. Special teams getting in there to disrupt, and intentional grounding is the call. And Washougal is going to start in prime field position, beachfront property here. Again, senior Caden Fout leading the way for the Panthers. Parker Cherry, the wide receiver, at the very top of the screen there, closest to the far sideline, and 2 backs here under center. Stretch play outside, far side, and turning the corner and crossing the 10-yard line, finally brought down at around the 6. Panthers able to get a 1st down carry. That's number 10, Hunter Miller, with the carry. And that's going to make it 1st and goal immediately here, Panthers. Exact same formation. Fullback split to the left, and the exact same play. And putting the brakes on and cutting it back up inside. Nearly the same result here, but the Jacks are able to stop him for, it looks like about 4 here. They're going to have this one spotted. Now they got it at the 1, so a 5-yard gain here for the Panthers again. Hunter Miller with the carry. So already a very positive start here for the Panthers. And now they're going to go I formation, fullback down low. And they're going to go right up the middle and diving into the end zone. Touchdown, Panthers. 3 plays is all it took. 3 carries for the running back Hunter Miller. 6-zip Washougal. And they are going to line up the point after try. So a 1-yard touchdown run by Hunter Miller. And the PAT attempt. Kick is wide to the left, and it's off the upright. No good. So 6-0 Panthers. That did not take long. 9:27 left here in the opening quarter. And Washougal did not have to go far to do it. Sure.
How was everyone's day?
Fans, you can type into the live stream comment section how your day was, where you're watching from, who you're rooting for. Already a couple of minutes into the ball game, and Washougal has the lead here, 6-0. Again, if you're just joining us, which some of you are, Hunter Miller, a 1-yard touchdown run. Has every yard to the Panthers' credit. And this kickoff is a low squibber, and it's going to squib out of bounds on the far sideline. Joanne Chandler says, "Go Jacks," in the Facebook live stream comment section. So R.A. Long with another opportunity here. Their second possession. You can speak, buddy. You can talk. Okay, well then.
That was just so loud.
You can turn down your volume if you need.
How do I do that?
Well, let's see if I can help you out here. Is that better?
Yeah.
Okay. And some movement up front here. The Jacks are going to back up 5 yards. Penalty is going to be whistled on Colton Lawthree, the right tackle. So Washougal still doing everything right in the early going. R.A. Long.
Jack's at the 30.
Yep.
Line.
Yep.
Pass to...
It's an option pitch to the top, and it is just blown up immediately. Out there is number 14. That's Casey Crosby. So the Jacks continue to move backwards here. Ball spotted at the 25. It's a loss of 5. It's going to be second down and 20. Again, fans started the game just a little bit early. We're just under 9 minutes left here in the opening quarter. And Washougal with a 6-0 lead and shotgun formation here again for Rivenus. And it's a keeper for Jackson, and Jackson trying to get outside, and that is not working so far here in the early parts of the ball game. Stop for no gain. It's going to bring up third down and 20. And we've got a timeout taken here. Lumberjacks. It'll be their first charge timeout of the ball game. Chance to get together and talk strategy ahead of this third down and 20 play. Obviously, still a lot of ball game left here in this one. Nothing's decided yet. But R.A. Long's going to need to get something to get the confidence going here. At the very least, maybe just get some yards back and see if they can't push Washougal a little bit deeper and force them to go a little further than 20 yards. And the timeout has concluded.
Fridays are always the best.
Shotgun again, 2 wide receivers to the near side, one of the top 2 running backs. And it's going to be a play action rolling to the near side. Rivenus looking to square up and floats one high, caught somehow. What an athletic grab that was there by Tremaine Jenkins. It is going to be fourth down, but that's going to at least get the Jacks to a manageable fourth down opportunity if they do decide to go for it. How about that catch by Trey?
Tremaine Jenkins about to get that really good steal from Washougal and catched it.
Yep, absolutely. Jacks are in punt formation here. 4th down and 2.
Why does my voice sound deeper?
I don't know. Maybe you're becoming a man. And the Jacks are going to fake it, and there's a flag on the play, and it looks like they didn't get the line to gain, so we'll have to check on the flag here. They might get a legal motion on R.A. Long. The Panthers seem to believe that the penalty is going to be against the Lumberjacks as they are exiting the field, and it is going to be an illegal motion or formation on the Lumberjacks. So that penalty declined, and the Jacks do not reach the line to gain. So the Panthers wise to the fake punt effort there by the Jacks, and once again, Washougal is going to take over in plus territory starting this drive at the Lumberjacks 43-yard line. Patrick Thill says, let's go Vaughn in the live stream comment section, buddy. What do you think about that?
Thank you.
And this is Elijah Franco in at quarterback running a speed option, and Trey Jenkins blows it up, but look at the moves here in the backfield. Franco comes all the way back to the near side. One man to beat. He gets the corner, and he gets the end zone. Touchdown, Panthers. Highlight reel play there. The individual effort by the Swiss Army knife. Elijah Franco extends the Panthers' lead 12-0.
Can everyone slow? Oh, I thought for a second my mic broke again.
Wow. And the Panthers are going to go for 2 after the 43-yard touchdown by Franco, and why not leave him in there at the quarterback position, and he's going to run the same play. This time he pitches it, and the 2-point try is converted there. Getting in is number 33, Ben Keller. 14-0 Washougal in a hurry. 7:17 to go in the opening quarter. Yikes. Wow, that play was initially blown up in the backfield by Trey Jenkins. And Trey did a really good job instinctively to get to the spot, but Franco, you got to give him credit, just a little bit better effort there athletically to make the play.
Let's give some hope for R.A. Long.
And another low squibber picked up at the 27-yard line, trying to bring it back to the near side. Able to get it beyond the 30-yard line is Devin Harris. And now the Jacks will take over for their third possession. Still 7:12 to go in the opening quarter. And Washougal on top here, 14-0. First and 10 motion by Jenkins. And a pass out to Trey after he clears the line in motion and gets it beyond the 40-yard line. Tackled inbounds. Clock will stop. It's going to be a first down here. Trey is going to be credited with 11 yards. That's his second catch of the quarter and the ball game. Now he's got 2 catches for 29 yards. Rivenis hands it off. First man through, spinning out of a tackle, crossing the 45. And down at the 46 is Franklin Peel. So a good start here to the third drive for the Lumberjacks as they look to cut into the Washougal lead here already. Again, 14-0. Couple of touchdown runs in the early part of the ball game. Two backs next to Rivenus. Slot near side. Rivenus hands it. It's going off tackle left side, crossing midfield and backing his way deeper into Panther territory is Jenkins as he takes the carry out of the backfield and gets another Lumberjacks first down. So the Jacks picking up the tempo here, and that's working for him. Jody Fowler says, "Go Jacks, so glad you're covering this." Absolutely, thanks Jody, I'm glad to be doing it. I'm looking forward to covering some more Lumberjacks football against Mark Morris at the end of the season, and of course some Lumberjacks basketball. Should be a great season. Two backs again for Rivenus here, and he looks to the left, now throws to the right, but the Panthers were wise to the look off. We do have a flag, maybe a potential face mask here. Could help R.A. Long out, but we're going to check on that. It looks like that's the indicator. That's coming in from the far sideline official. And it is going to be a face mask here against Washougal. So a pass out to the flat, that would have been a loss of 2. It's just going to be a 5-yard variety, so it'll be first down and 5. Not a personal foul. 5:25 clock running here, first quarter. Rivenus jogging over here to the sideline. And they are going to go with a Swiss Army knife look here. Trey Jenkins looked to be going in at quarterback, and they're going to call a timeout. Some confusion here by the Jacks. It's going to be their second charge timeout. They'll have 1 remaining in the half.
I'm back.
What's up, buddy? Remember, you got to put that close to your mouth. Scoot it over. You can say hi.
Hi.
All right, Vaughn's back, everybody. Folks, Vaughn's got a YouTube channel, and he put together a short video on YouTube, and it's already got 13,000 views. I'm feeling kind of emasculated here, Vaughn. Thanks a lot. He's 10 years old and already showing up as dad. Apparently Roblox is way more popular than high school football and basketball. I don't know. First down and 5 here. Looking to the left and holding the football is Jenkins in at quarterback, and now he's going to scramble and run. And he's got a first down, and he wisely steps out of bounds.
I'm going to have more subscribers than you soon.
There is a flag here. Oh, you sure?
Mm-hmm.
And this one's coming back here. Lumberjacks are going to be called for holding. So wipe the first down off the board.
Everyone subscribe to his channel now.
So now it's going to be first down and roughly 15.
This is looking a bit awkward for the Jacks.
Well, still a lot of time left.
I know. It's just
Rivenus back in, throws, and has a man, and it's dropped at the last second there. Had Nick Nide on an inside post route, coverage there by Elijah Franco. It's going to bring up second down and 16. Pretty decent placement there on the pass by Rivenus.
It's just a rough start for them.
Yes, absolutely. They had a pretty promising start here to the drive. Rivenus in the shotgun, hands it off, trying to go far side and unable to get beyond the line of scrimmage is Peel. And a load of Panthers fast to the edge. Going to bring up third down and 16. 14-0 Panthers. with 4:11 to go in the first quarter. And they got a bunch formation at the top, and now they're going to motion two to the near side, Riggins and Jenkins. Jenkins closest to the line in that spot. Rivenis backpedals, steps up, and he runs into a sack. Panthers force a fourth down. Sam McKee credited with the QB sack, and the Jacks are more than likely going to have to punt the football away here as they had a promising start to the drive and look to be working themselves deeper into Panther territory. But a holding call negated a first down. That would have put the Jacks in business at around the 30. And a quick kick. And this one's dropped and covered up by the returner. So Washougal avoids catastrophe. Royce Jones ends up hauling it in from the carpet. 2:59 to go. Opening quarter. Washougal with the ball and the lead, 14-0.
Washougal is locked in right now.
Yes, sir. Expert analysis right there, Vaughn. Handoff, first man through.
Someone subscribe. Say thank you.
Got Arizona Desert Homes. Woo, nice. I could use an Arizona Desert Home.
No.
Second down and 6.
Too hot in summer.
Handoff, tailback. And this is going to be short of the first down marker. But a manageable third down opportunity here after Royce Jones takes the carry. Gains roughly 5, 3rd and 1.
Excuse me.
Handoff, first man through, and just enough for the first down is Ben Keller. Franklin Peel credited with the tackle for the Jacks, but a new set of downs for the Shoog. $1:45 left in the opening quarter. Fout, hands off, far side. And a great run there for about 9 to Hunter Miller. Miller having a good game so far here in the first quarter, already with a touchdown, and he's going to be awarded a first down carry of 10 for that effort. Under a minute to go, opening quarter. Now the Panthers go with 3 wide receivers to the near side. Fout with a lone back behind him. And looking to the near side, pumping under pressure, going down. So the first Panthers drop back results in a sack. It's going to bring up second down and 13. A little curious there to see Washougal go away from what's been working so far here. Obviously, you want to try to open the playbook up when you have the opportunities to. That's why I get paid to broadcast and not to coach. Back to the strong formation here, and a toss play, and maybe a block in the back here on the near side. No flag, but it's a great block because it springs the running back free, and it's going to be a first down carry. Tackle down at the 34-yard line, and again, that is Miller. It's Miller time. End of the first quarter. First down carry for Washougal, and they'll have it 1st and 10 on the other side of the field. 14-0 Panthers after 1.
Second quarter starting, couple seconds.
Well, Vaughn, how's it going tonight, buddy?
It's going good for the Panthers.
Oh, I just meant you in general. Yes, it is going good for the Panthers right now.
Oh, me? I'm good.
Good. Having fun so far?
Yeah.
Good. Pass is intercepted just like that. And cutting it back and spinning off a tackle at midfield is cornerback Devin Harris, who comes up with the INT, a big momentum changer there as the Jacks set up in Washougal territory, 1st and 10.
Was that Caden or Trey? I couldn't tell the number.
That was Devin, number 7.
Oh, Devin? I couldn't see the number. It looked like 1, but it looked like 3.
It was number 7, Devin Harris. 3 wide receivers near side for R.A. Long. And now pass to the flat, looking to set up a little screen, cutting it back to the middle. Peel puts his head down, barrels across the 35-yard line, and it's going to be a first down pickup of 11 and a new set of downs for the Jackies.
Frank and Phil with that.
It's Franklin Peel, like I peel an orange.
Oh, I don't know how to pronounce any name on these teams.
That's okay. You're doing fine. You're doing good, buddy. Keep it up.
Besides Trey.
Yep, you know Trey, don't you?
I've known him for like 2 years.
2 running backs here. And it's a handoff. Actually, no, it's not. Rivenus keeps it. Great fake. Rivenus moves it back to the near side, and he has 10. And another Lumberjacks first down. So Rivenus doing a great job hiding the ball from the camera and the defense simultaneously. It's hard to do. Jacks looking to build some momentum here. Cut into the Panthers' lead. They're in the red zone officially at the Panthers' 25-yard line. And they've got 2 wide receivers to the far side, 2 backs, Jenkins and Peel. And it's fake handoff, and now Jackson has to abort mission and just try to salvage some yardage. He is bottled up behind the line at the 30-yard line. So a little miscommunication there on that first down play. R.A. Long stubs its toe a little bit. So now R.A. Long's got 3 wide receivers at the top. Jenkins is in the slot at the top. Tight coverage here on the line at the bottom. Rivenus back to pass, sets up a screen ball, and it's read beautifully. Elijah Franco with the tackle. Nick Nide able to haul it in, but it's a loss of 1 for the Jacks. Franco has done a pretty good job so far on defense as well as offense. He's got 1 pass breakup, and he's got that tackle right there. Also has that electrifying 43-yard touchdown run for the Panthers' second score. Only took 1 play. Now the Jacks are going to go trips near side. Peel, the running back. Again, tight press coverage on the line down here. Harris, the wide receiver, stepping up. And this one is sailed and nearly intercepted. Couldn't tell if they were trying to go to Jenkins there or if it was initially going to go to Tyjon Riggins. Either way, it's going to be 4th down and 16. Jacks figuring to go for it here. And they are going to take their chances on 4th down.
Let's just hope that R.A at least gets a touchdown this quarter. Or 2 touchdowns.
Rivenis scrambling around, looking to throw, does, and misses his man. It was Reagan's in the area, and it's going to be a turnover on downs. So Washougal able to avoid giving up any points after the interception. Got to expect Washougal to go back to the run here. So far they are 0 for 1 on passing attempts with an interception. And the other drop back that they had, handoff up the middle and at the 40-yard line is the ball carrier for Washougal. Again, they go right back to the run. First man through there is Keller. Keller gets 9. Second down and 1. I formation. Handoff, second back, right up the middle, and getting it to midfield is Miller. So 2 straight runs for the Panthers. And a new set of downs immediately. I formation here. Nope, excuse me. Back split off to the left. Stretch play going off tackle. And wrapping up outside is Jenkins. Big play there by Tremaine Jenkins, number 1. It's going to be a loss of 3 on the handoff. Second 13. Handoff up the middle, breaking a tackle and getting a first down is Miller. Miller all the way out to the 35-yard line. They are just going right up the gut on the Lumberjacks defense. $7:30 left in the first half. Miller once again the deep back. So far the Panthers winning at the line of scrimmage. Handoff, first man through. Keller wrapped up on but continues to drive. And he's going to get to the 30-yard line. It'll be a gain of 5. Strong looking formation here. Handoff up the middle, sidestepping to the left and crossing the 25-yard line, falling forward to the 24 for a new set of downs is Miller. Miller having a good game here so far for Washougal. As the Panthers are now in the red zone at the Lumberjacks 24. Clock running, 6:15 to go here in the second. Handoff again up the middle. Miller again Gets a good push from his offensive line, crosses the 20, down at the 19. It's another 5 yards. So the Panthers just playing bully ball here at the moment. Handoff again, left side, and close to the first down marker is Miller. And they got this one marked at the 15. And it looks like it's going to be a yard short, so 3rd and 1. Ball is dropped, covered up on right near the original line of scrimmage, and that's where it's spotted. It looks like it'll be 4th down and very short. Nose of the football slightly ahead of the 15-yard line, and the Panthers are going to need to get to the 14 in order to keep this drive going. See if they just go with the quarterback sneak here. And they do. And cut down immediately. Ooh, this could be close. Depends on the spot here. I think that they might mark him slightly short. Yeah, I don't think that they're going to give him the spot here. Yeah, they're going to turn it over. R.A. long football. So 4:09 to go. The Jacks take over after the Panthers don't get the yard marker that they needed to keep the drive alive. So now the Jacks have it 1st and 10 on the 14-ish yard line. And the second man through is Trey Jenkins. And he gets the ball and takes it out to the 25-yard line. And it's going to be good for 10 and another 1st down. Kelso on top of Heritage, 21-0 over at Schroeder Field. Thank you, Jake Moe on YouTube in the comment section. Fans, again, got a live stream comment section on YouTube and Facebook, wherever you're watching from. Feel free to type in your thoughts, prayers, hopes, dreams, favorite color, favorite player. 1st and 10, Jacks. Riveness claps, gets it, under pressure, throws. Ball behind his intended target, Nide, and it's incomplete. What's up?
My mic is glitching like so much.
Yeah, me too. Yeah, it's time for some new equipment, buddy.
You can get rid of your classic.
Oh, I can.
These things love you.
Do they?
Well, yeah.
2nd and 10. This time Jenkins at quarterback. And Jenkins pulls it out and keeps and gets a blocker out in front of him, and not much there. Able to get positive yards here of about 2, maybe 3. It'll be, call it 3rd and 8. Riveness back under center here for the Jacks. Peel, the running back behind him. Harris, the near side, wide receiver split out. Looking inside though. Catch, not able to be hauled in. Tajon Reagans drops this one. And the Jacks are going to bring the special teams unit out again. Just can't seem to convert on There are opportunities when presented to them. And a couple of drop balls here tonight. If the Jacks are going to have a chance to win this one, Reagan's Nide going to have to step up and make some plays on the inside, potentially the outside as well. Low snap, picked up, kicked, going far side, and it's out of bounds at the 38-yard line, maybe the 39, according to the official. So the Jacks at least get some distance out, and now we've got a flag coming in late after the play. Apparently a naughty word was said by one of the Panthers. So it looks as if we might have an unsportsman call go against Washougal. Flag is down where the Jacks are at, back at the 27-yard line.
Someone cursed. Naughty word.
Maybe. And they're trying to sort things out here. No indicator to this. Yeah, unsportsmanlike called against Washougal, so it'll be 15 from the spot of where the flag was thrown. The flag was thrown at the 27. And the ball went out of bounds at the 39, so it should be 15 yards from the 39.
Tina says, go Jacks.
Tina does say go Jacks. Good job, Vaughn. Way to watch the live stream comment section. So now they are going to mark 15 off from where the punt went out of bounds. This is going to put Washougal all the way back in their own territory at the 45. Nope, they got it at the 46.
This is a rough start for the Jacks.
Head coach Dave Hajek is out on the field here for the Panthers, like on the center of the field. And it looks like they're calling for
Joanne
a
says,
principal here.
oh, Jacks, you got this.
Don't pull this out, buddy. So a principal or game manager is needed here from the R.A. Long side, and head coach Dave Hajek for Washougal out on the L. Head coach John Barker heading out there, and athletic director and assistant principal Dwayne McCabe out there as well for R.A. Long. So obviously we got some stuff being said, and shaking hands is Barker and Hajek. So it seems they're on the same page, but the officials want to address something here before the game gets out of hand. So bear with us here. Jake Moe gives another score update. Hawkinson on top of Mark Morris, 7-6 at the end of the first quarter. Got a feeling that maybe that was a missed extra point or a two-point attempt by Mark Morris that failed, because I certainly doubt they had 2 field goals there. Joanne Chandler says, come on, Jacks, you got this. So a break in the action here as the officials and some administrators and coaches get together at the center of the field to talk about good sportsmanship, most likely. Washougal takes over, 2:52 to go. Big opportunity here for the Panthers.
I'm tired.
Yeah, me too. Yeah, the Panthers get the ball to start the second half. And if they're able to chew up some clock here and score before halftime and take a 20-0 lead or 21-0 lead, doesn't look so good. Excuse me, for the Lumberjacks. Woo. It's starting to get a little chilly up here. Panthers are going to go with a different looking formation here. They got an empty look now, and they got 4 wide receivers spread to the top and a single to the bottom, and they're going to run here to the bottom and look to get to the edge. And a flag goes up, and the player hit out of bounds is Franco by Nide, but the flag in the backfield might be an indication of a legal formation. Holding, nope. So 10 yards backwards go the Panthers. So the holding call is going to back Washougal up. Spotted at the 37, so a loss of 9 on the hold, 1st and 19. High snap. Franco takes a speed option and pushes off of a tackle and sidesteps another. And he is off to the races on the far sideline, out of bounds into Lumberjacks territory. Elijah Franco showing off his dual threat capabilities.
Why am I so tired?
I don't know. He's going to get all the way to the 37. So from the 37 to the 37, that is a 26-yard gain. 1st and 10. And Franco again pitches it near side. And Keller is cut down at the 30-yard line. It's going to be a gain of 7. Two-minute mark here in the first half. Franco still back at quarterback. Speed option, far side. Patiently waiting for things to open up and taking a tackler for a ride to the 15-yard line. And marked down at the 14. Franco gets helped up. But it's another Panthers first down and another trip into the red zone. Ball will be spotted at the 14. This is where the previous drive ended for the Panthers after a failed 4th down attempt. On the sideline here for R.A. Long is linebacker Franklin Peel, so not a good sign for the Lumberjacks defense. Franco again behind center. High snap, and he corrals it, sidesteps a tackler, and is going to turn this into a gain, except a flag flies in. So we'll check on the laundry. And a hold against Washougal. So that hasn't hurt them so far on this drive, as it started with a holding call. And this is going to push them back to the 24. Franco has got Keller to his right, Miller right behind him. And now back to pass. Throwing far side. What a ball! Touchdown! Panthers, a 24-yard touchdown. That is Parker Cherry. Franco able to throw it as well, doing his best Boobie Miles impersonation out here. It would only be fitting if he kicks the extra point here as well. 20-0 with 55 seconds to go in the first half. Franco is the holder here. This is going to be Brandon Austenfeld on the PAT attempt. And it is good. Washougal with a 21-0 lead now at Longview Memorial Stadium with 55 seconds to go in the first half. Fans, next week for the very first time, N2 Media will be taking the show on the road, on the hill at Kalama High School. It's going to be the Kalama Chinooks taking on the La Center Wildcats. Next week's N2 Media game of the week. And then the following week, will be the Civil War rivalry between Mark Morris and R.A. Long. So 2 more weeks of regular season football upon us, but very special time next week as we're going to be at Kalama for the first time.
I'm back.
Reverse back to the near side. Jenkins with it, stiff arms off of one, crosses the 35, and he is across the 45 now. So a little trickonery. I also want to give a shout out to Colby Knutson, is in the YouTube live stream comment section. Colby, best wishes to you, buddy. Hope everything's going well. Keep your head up. Colby unable to play the rest of the season, R.A. Long player. Good news is that he can at least watch his team play here. So best wishes to you, buddy. Jacks will have 46 seconds left here. Ball spotted just beyond the 50. Some room to run maybe, and now sidestepping and getting outside. Now backpedaling, going to the far side, picking up a block. Rivenis up to some magic here. And now he's going to face up and throw down the field, and it is incomplete. So a lot for a little there, or technically nothing. Pretty good job there, though, by Rivenis. 4 wide receivers. Now Rivenis loads up, goes to the near side. Jenkins trying to get around and make a play on it. A flag is thrown, a second flag is thrown. And the interception in the hands of Casey Crosby is dropped. So it looks to be either a defensive holding or pass interference of some kind. So the Jacks are going to be the beneficiaries of a penalty 15 yards from the spot of the play. 26 seconds to go. The Jacks really need to get some points on the board. They were trying to go to Trey Jenkins. He's lined up in the slot on this play. 3 wide receivers to the top. Rivenis looking for some protection, and the ball's tipped at the line of scrimmage. So it'll be incomplete.
Bro says, what's the expected recovery time?
Bro. So 2nd down and 10 at the 35 with 22 seconds left. Rivenis back to pass, rolling to the left now. Trying to face up, under pressure, grabbed, and he's going to go down. Sack on the play by number 7, Logan Lynch. And the clock stops with 11 seconds left. Timeout, R.A. Long. So again, it's homecoming 2024. Halftime ceremonies to come here. See who is crowned homecoming king or queen. Third down and 17 coming here for R.A. Long. About 11 seconds left. See what they can maybe dial up to try to cut into the Panthers' lead. Ball will be spotted at the far hash. Rivenis back to pass, looking to step up down the middle, loads up, goes down the middle, has a man out there, it's Jenkins, but there's two Panthers around him, and it's intercepted. Jenkins holding on, and it's the end of the first half. It looks like Franco, with the interception. And that is how the half will come to an end. So Franco continuing to add to his impressive stat line here in the first half. Washougal leads it at the break, 21-0, and Franco has got a 43-yard touchdown run. He's got a 24-yard touchdown pass and an interception. So great first half for him and the Washougal Panthers, as we've got a 20-minute halftime here. Washougal 21, R.A. Long nothing. So we're going to keep the feed going always, as we do. And hopefully our audio can pick things up, and I'll stand here and try to get the action for homecoming for everyone. So Woodland final score victory against Hudson's Bay, 49-15. There's Master of Ceremonies, Josh Donaldson. All right, we've had some audio difficulties here so far. Trying to get some new headsets maybe. But let's see what kind of lens we need to get here. We're going to go wide lens right now. Try to capture the homecoming court, but we are here at halftime, 21-0 Washougal.
Just a reminder, right after this final buzzer, the homecoming dance will begin in the R.A. Long cafeteria and will last for 1.5 hours. So scoot your way over there as soon as the game concludes.
All right, sorry about that. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the 2024 R.A. Long Fall Homecoming Game. All of the prince and princesses were nominated by the staff of R.A. Long, and the senior class voted today on who would win the titles escorted by her parents, Mariano, Lupita, and her little sister, Mariana. Julia is involved in cheer. She is the A&B Vice President. She's in Key Club, National Honor Society. She's part of HOSA and was involved in volleyball before cheer. After high school, she plans to go to college to major in nursing and eventually become a CRNA. Please welcome Prince Julia. With Julia is our first prince, Prince Devin Harris. Devin is escorted by his mom, Tiffany, and his little sister, Trejay. Devin is involved in varsity football, varsity basketball, and track. After high school, Devin wants to attend Perry Tech to become an electrician. Please welcome Prince Devin and Princess Julia. The sashes are going to fly everywhere. It's just how it is. Our next princess is Princess Alice Anderson. Escorted by her parents, Max and Karen. Alice is involved in varsity soccer, varsity tennis, leadership, National Honor Society, HOSA, and her Oregon ECNL soccer club. It's a lot of letters. After high school, Alice wants to be a student athlete at Seattle Pacific University, where she will play soccer and study physiology in a pursuit of a career in the medical field. Please welcome Princess Alice. Our next prince is Prince Judah Higgins, escorted by his parents, Nick and Tama. Or Mrs. Higgins and Mr. Higgins. Judah is involved in varsity track at R.A. as well as running start. After high school, Judah wants to become an EMT and eventually work in with a law enforcement agency. Please give a round of applause to Prince Judah and Princess Alice. Our third princess this evening is Princess Marlene Maludi, escorted by her father Aben and the rest of her family. Marlene said that after high school, she wants to own her own clothing business and help her family and friends back on the islands. She also wants to travel the world. She is involved in varsity basketball, tennis, senior avid, and is the president of the Pacific Islander Club. Please welcome Princess Marlene. With her is Prince Liam Nesbitt, escorted by his parents Becky and Kai, and his sisters Nika and Athena, and girlfriend Megan. Whew. Got it all. Liam is involved in band, jazz band, drumline, choir, piano lessons, and plays rhythm guitar in a band called Red Herring. After high school, Liam plans to attend a four-year university in a pursuit of a general music or music composition, to get a degree in music composition. There we go. Please give it up for Prince Liam and Princess Marlene. Our next pair starts with Princess Brooklyn Stevens, escorted by her mother Teresa and good friend Kaylee Lopez. Brooklyn is the president of the Prevention Club, the Spanish Club. Brooklyn is also the captain of the Knowledge Ball team. She is involved in FBLA, DECA, as well as part of the theater program as the set designer, page turn, and actress. She is the senior class student representative for the Longview School Board and is highly involved in cross-country and other activities at R.A. After high school, she wants to attend a four-year university to study sales and advertising as well as marketing and hopes to become a public and motivational speaker. Please welcome Princess Brooklyn. With Brooklyn is Prince Elliot Chong, escorted by his parents Garrett and Anna. Elliot is involved in main stage theater, running start, and cross country. After high school, Elliot plans Please welcome Prince Elliot and Princess Brooklyn. Our next princess this evening is none other than Princess Grace Burt, escorted by her parents Jeff and Mary Beth Burt. Grace is involved in varsity slow pitch, varsity fast pitch, main stage theater, Fellowship of Christian Athletes, National Honor Society, Real Teams Read, Chess Club, team mentoring, and AVID. After high school, Grace plans to study psychology and counseling at Western Washington University. She eventually would like to be a family therapist. Give it up for Princess Grace. Our next prince is Prince Kang Lee, riding piggyback on his good friend Ivan Lopez. Kang is actively involved in varsity tennis, track, AVID, and photography. After high school, Kang would like to go to the University of Washington and major in medical or aerospace engineering and go on to work in the automotive industry. Please welcome Prince Kang and Princess Grace. And our final princess of the evening is Princess Lila Clee, escorted by her parents Shyla and Rena and little sister Hannah. Lila is involved in varsity volleyball, varsity tennis, leadership, AVID, National Honor Society, and serves as the student liaison on the ASB team. After high school, she plans to attend a four-year university to earn a bachelor's degree in nursing, to pursue a degree in as a pediatric oncology nurse. Please welcome Princess Lila. Sure, you look great. Here we go. Our final prince of the evening is Prince Tremaine Jenkins, escorted by his coach Dre Key and mother Serena Jenkins. As a varsity athlete in both football and basketball, Trey intends to play football in college at a four-year university. His involvements at the school include, but not limited to, ASB president, a team mentor, member of AVID. He's also a Longview Police Cadet, which helps him set up for his future pursuit of a bachelor's degree in psychology before eventually getting a job in law enforcement. Please welcome your final couple of the evening, Prince Trey and Princess Lila. I saw that, Coach. Go get it, Tyler. Ladies and gentlemen, can we please get a huge round of applause for all 12 of our fall homecoming folks? Okay. And now, the moment we've all been waiting for to find out who will be our 2024 fall homecoming royalty. And for the first time, we get to use this brand new scoreboard over here in order to hopefully reveal both of our winners. So, with that, I'm hoping we can all turn around. Drum roll, please. Our first winner. That looks like a scoreboard, though. Is King Tremaine Jenkins. Congratulations to all of our nominees for court. Congratulations, King and Queen. Everybody be safe tonight. Have a good one.
All right, well, that concludes the homecoming festivities here at Longview Memorial Stadium. Tremaine Jenkins out there getting the homecoming king victory. Lumberjacks on the football field, though, have another half to go to try to cement the victory of their own. However, they've got a steep mountain to climb as they trail Washougal 21-0 here at the break. So far, it's been the Panthers' ground attack that has been the story of the ball game, but also that Swiss Army knife by the name of Elijah Franco, who's doing a little bit of everything. Washougal got the scoring started in the first quarter on a Hunter Miller 1-yard touchdown run. PAT, no good. 6-0 Washougal. And then Elijah Franco, one play, 43-yard touchdown run with a couple of broken tackles, very athletic run, and a 2-point conversion converted by Ben Keller to make it 14-0 after the first quarter. Second quarter was kind of mundane for the most part up until the ending when Washougal went on a 2-minute drive that started with 2:55 to go in the half, and it culminated with a touchdown pass from Elijah Franco to Parker Cherry for 24 yards, and then the PAT was up and good by Brandon Ostenfeld. That made it 21-0 Washougal, and that's where we are at the break with just over 4 minutes to go projected until the start of the second half. Score update I got from Seahawks Fan for Life in the YouTube comment section. Mark Morris leads Hawkinson in the second quarter. I was looking to see if it said at the half, but Mark Morris on top 12-7. So that's awesome if you're a Mark Morris fan. Not sure if we have many of those in the live stream comment section here tonight. But appreciate everybody watching and all of the support as always. And again, next week we will be at Kalama High School for the first time ever in the history of N2 Media. It's going to be Kalama football hosting La Center in a very big Trico 1A matchup. La Center, the number 3 team in the state publications in terms of the Coaches Association. Seton Catholic right there as well. But Kalama still in the top 10, and the Chinooks are going to get a win this week via forfeit from Columbia White Salmon. And the sign that the Jacks are getting ready to barge through here out of the locker room says level up at homecoming, or HOCO for short. And here comes the Lumberjacks onto the field to get ready for the second half of action. Washougal has already made their way onto the field on the opposite side. Washougal will receive the second half kickoff. And again, already with the lead here, 21-0. Jack's defense will be called on in the early parts of the second half to try to get the ball back to its offense. Devin Harris had an interception in the first half for the Lumberjacks. You don't see too many throwing attempts by Washougal overall. They really haven't had to. They've only thrown the ball twice. One of them was an interception. The other one was a touchdown. So, I mean, talk about the polar opposites of each other. Halftime score between Rochester and Montesano. It's the Warriors of Rochester on top of the Bulldogs, 8-6. Halftime in the Swamp Cup, WF West on top of Centralia, 35-0. Halftime Adna on top of Coopville, 42-6. Kelso on top of Heritage, 28-0 at the break, as they've added a little bit more time here on the halftime clock to kind of counterbalance the homecoming festivities. Evergreen on top of Prairie late in the second quarter, 7-0. Up in the EVCO in a non-league 2A, 1A matchup, Black Hills on top of Elma, 14-0. Skyview on top of Union, 28-0 in the second quarter. Up north, Lincoln of Tacoma on top of Bellarmine Prep, 27-7. And halftime in the SPSL 4A, Sumner on top of Curtis, 14-6. And down in the Greater St. Helens League 4A, another matchup, Camas on top of Battleground, 36-0.
Hi.
And a halftime score down in Ridgefield, the Spudders on top of River, 27-3 at the break. And at the half, a upset alert up north. Eastlake on top of Bellevue, 21-14. Chiawana leads Kennewick over in the Tri-Cities, 14-0.
Oh, I remember Kennewick.
Yeah.
I played them in fall or All-Stars.
Yes, we did.
Didn't one of those guys smack me in the face with that ball?
Not from Kennewick, no.
Oh, wrong team.
Black Hills.
Yeah, Black Hills.
And the Jacks will kick it off here.
Threw it across my face.
Yeah, I'm sure that didn't feel very good.
At least I took my base
Yes, you did.
and scored a run on him.
Jacks are set to kick off. Got to watch the onside here if you're Washougal. But instead, it's punched deep. Caught on the run, over the shoulder at the 15, and cutting it up, breaking a couple of tackles, now spinning out of another one. Legs churning all the way across the 45 down at the 47. That is Parker Cherry on the return. 32 yards for him. Great effort. So Washougal with really good field position here to start the third quarter. Rigo Vidala is credited with the tackle there for the Lumberjacks as the Panthers come out with the fullback split to the left side. Toss play here to the outside. Jenkins forces it back inside and then wrapped up at the 50. Falling forward is the ball carrier Miller. Tackle there by Adam Sylvia. Solid gain there on first down of 5. Miller's had a good ball game so far at tailback tonight for the Panthers. It's already got a touchdown run. And now I formation, Keller in the three-point stance at the fullback position. And now everybody moves but the center and the running backs and the quarterback, and it's going to be a false start against Washougal. Last week, Caden Fout, the quarterback for Washougal, threw for 4 touchdowns against Hudson's Bay. This week, so far, he's only been asked to throw the ball 1 time, and it was intercepted. The Panthers really haven't had to do anything too tricky. They have gone with a couple of different looks at quarterback with Elijah Franco back there at times, and he's been electric. Not there at the moment. Fout, 5-step drops, plants, throws to the outside, and that one's not on target. Looking to get it to Cherry. It's incomplete. Devin Harris on the coverage. Bring up 2nd down and 10. Oh, excuse me, 3rd and 10.
I'm tired.
And now back to pass. Fout going deep down the middle. Has a man, but it's out in front and incomplete. It's going to bring up 4th down and 10. And the Panthers appeared to be bringing in the special teams unit, trying to get that pass to Brandon Austinfeld down the seam. Unless the Panthers go with some special teams chicanery here, Jacks will have a chance to get the ball back without surrendering any early points in the 3rd quarter. And this ball is punted away. Nice high punt and fair catch called for. Did it touch him? And it's recovered by Washougal. Now let's just check and see what they got. Did it make contact? They say no. And now it's going to be 1st and 10 at the 15-yard line. So the Jacks might have caught a break there. Couldn't tell from this vantage point if their trajectory changed, but the player was heads up on the spot there and recovered it right away. Hawkinson on top of Mark Morris at the half, 14-12. So the Monarchs in a fight in Brush Prairie. Trips to the near side here. Jackson Rivenus claps, tosses it out to the near side. And putting his head down, crossing the 20-yard line is the ball carrier Brendan Coates. That's his first carry of the game, and the officials are going to spot this at the 21. So that's a pretty solid gain on 1st down of 6. Last home game that the Lumberjacks had, Coates took his very first carry ever for a touchdown of 66 yards, but it was called back due to a hold, and he's the tailback here with 4 wide receivers for R.A. Long, 2 to both sides. Motion, fake handoff. Catch is made by Riggins. And Riggins is going to get the 25-yard line. This is going to be right close to the marker, and they say 1st down, Lumberjacks. So a good play there by R.A. Long. Looking to chip away here at Washougal's lead. Coates again the tailback. Fake handoff to Coates, pass out to the near side in the flat. Jenkins cuts it back up inside, trying to break the tackle off of 2 Panthers, but he is pulled backwards from the 30-yard line. His forward progress is going to give R.A. Long 5. It'll bring up 2nd and 5. So nice play there out of the backfield. Good design. Panthers are quick side to side, though. They get to the spot in a hurry. Got to give Jenkins a lot of credit. See if the Jacks maybe want to open one up down the middle here. Now they're going to go with two running backs in the backfield with Rivenus. And it's a handoff to Jenkins. Jenkins breaks one tackle, and he's chugging, and he's going to cross the 35, and it'll be enough for a first down. So Jenkins doing some more heavy lifting here for the Lumberjacks as they've got a drive going. Chewing up some clock, 8:29 to go, third quarter. A long ways to go still here in this one. Rivenus claps, hands off, coming near side. Getting the edge is Coates, and Coates pushed out of bounds. Beyond the 40, marked out at the 42. It's a drive that you like to see here. Coates with another solid 6 yards, maybe 7. Bringing up second down and 3. 4 wide receivers. 2 deep safeties. Panthers don't want to give up a deep pass here as Jenkins goes in motion. Rivenus throws it out to the flat. Jenkins unable to haul that one in. Tried to just do a one-handed stab there with his right hand. Had he been able to haul that one in, might have been able to get the marker for another first down, but it'll bring up third down. And if you're already long here and you're down 21-0, you got to look at this as 2-down territory to pick up these 3 yards. Vaughn, how you doing, buddy?
Good.
Rivenus again in shotgun. Coates and Jenkins in the backfield. Panthers showing some pressure here. Handoff. Nope, fake handoff, and the pass to the flat for Jenkins is low and incomplete. And it'll bring up fourth down. So the Jacks have had 2 opportunities here on that play call, essentially. Same look. And Rivenus unable to complete it to Tremaine Jenkins. Fourth down and 3. Maybe see if Rivenus can come up with a play with his legs. Jackson been carrying out a few fakes on the handoff out of this look. And the fourth down is going to be a keeper and a pass back across the middle, and it's incomplete. So the Jacks cannot manage to take advantage of a second down and 3. They don't gain another yard, and now they are going to give the ball back to Washougal. And the Panthers have good field position. The ball will be spotted at the 43-yard line. This is the exact distance that Franco was able to break a long run for a touchdown in one play. Don't see him out there on the field here to line up for this first down play, except he's late coming into the huddle, so who knows, there might be some flippy-floppy. And wouldn't you know it, Franco is going to step in at quarterback and see what happens. Ran that option play from 43 earlier, and they're going to run it again. And he gets a big block, gets to the outside, patient, and he is brought down at the 30. That is going to be a gain of 13. The Panthers are able to open up a big hole on that right side. And Franco heads over to consult with head coach Dave Hayjack, and he's going to stay out there as the signal caller here. 7:33 to go, third quarter. Now, fullback split out of the left, out of the pistol. Franco runs the speed option here to the near side, and he keeps it and gets spun forward. Another positive gain. This is going to be about 5 yards. Second down and 6. Parker Cherry goes to the top. He's got a 24-yard touchdown pass to his credit. Ball's on the 25, and now a speed option look to the right again, and a stiff arm by Franco, and Franco has enough for a first down as he's ridden out of bounds right around the 17, maybe the 18-yard line. So Franco's been a one-man wrecking crew so far tonight, essentially for the Panthers. As he is a true dual threat, as we've got some rain starting to sprinkle down here at Longview Memorial. Now under center. And the ball's on the ground. It's covered up on by the Panthers at the line of scrimmage. No gain, 2nd and 10. But Franco going under center there on that snap. Looked to be a little miscommunication there on the timing, position on where he needed to be. And the Panthers look to go outside here, and good pursuit there, ultimately off the line by Coates and Jenkins. Third down and 6 coming for the Panthers. Jake Moe says 21-21 now between Bellevue and Eastlake. Good ball game going in the Kingco 4A. Bellevue a 3A school, but playing a 4A schedule. The defending state champs being tested right now. 3rd and 6. And up the middle goes Franco, and Franco cuts beyond the defenders and into the end zone. Touchdown, Panthers. It's a 13-yard tutty this time for Elijah Franco. That makes it 27-0 here, Washougal, with 4:38 to go in the 3rd. And the snap, the hold, the kick is just barely good. Austin Feld able to squeak it over the bar. Washougal now on top, 28-0. 4:38 to go here in the 3rd. Been a tough game so far here for the Lumberjacks, but a great game overall for Elijah Franco. 2 touchdown runs, a touchdown pass, and an INT on defense. I would say he's probably the leader in the clubhouse here for player of the game, barring a miraculous R.A. long comeback.
That's most likely not going to happen.
Can't hear you, buddy. You got to put your microphone up to your, there you go.
That's most likely not going to happen.
Oh, well, hey. We're still having fun, aren't we, Vaughn?
Kinda now.
We have to stay positive. Gotta have fun. Washougal's having some fun out there. Someone's having fun. I always have fun watching Washougal play.
Well, it's not really fun watching a beatdown.
Oh, well. Kickoff fielded by Trey Jenkins, and Jenkins gets a full head of steam and he's taking some tacklers for a ride across the 35-yard line. Good return there by Trey. And the Jacks getting ready to start another drive here. Their 2nd of the quarter. Hayden says, so much for homecoming. Everybody will be going home. Oh, it's not nice, Hayden. Everybody will be going home, though. some point. Yes, that is factual. 3 wide receivers to the near side for Jackson Rivenes. Brenner Coates, the running back. And it's a toss out to Coates, and Coates trying to get the edge. And he is able to turn the corner and outrun a couple of Panthers, and he gets to the 40-yard line. And then that's going to be a gain of 3, maybe 4. Coates, just a sophomore, showing off his speed at the running back position. Michelle says score. It's 28-0 Washougal. It's in the top right corner of your screen.
My feet are cold.
Mine too. Rips in the shot, cut back across another tackler, tripped up, and he's short of the original line to gain. Yeah, they're going with a new scoreboard look. Yeah, I apologize for the blurriness, but it's a little bit different than the design that they normally go with. Third down and 7. Rivenes gets rid of it, and it's caught by Harris. And Harris fumbles the ball. And I think that this is a catch and a fumble, and the officials are going to talk things over. And it is a fumble, and it is recovered by Washougal. So a good play by R.A. long completion to Devin Harris, but Harris unable to hold on to it. And the Panthers force their second turnover of the game, and they take over in Lumberjacks territory. Ball will be spotted on the 48-yard line. Under 3 minutes to go here in the third quarter. And we've got a whistle and false start going to be called against Washougal. So they'll start 5 yards backwards. Be first down and 15. Panthers got 4 wide receivers out there in the pistol. Fout has time, gets rid of it, and the ball is incomplete. Trying to get it to Cherry, and Jenkins on the coverage. Second down and 15. Trips to the top here for the Panthers on this second down and 15, and it's a pass to the flat. Keller cuts it up on the hash marks, gets a good gain. Roughly 10, will be about 3rd and 5 here for the Panthers. Back into Lumberjacks territory. Trips to the near side now, out of the shotgun. Should I say pistol? Now back to the flat here on the near side. Keller has space in front of him, and he's going to have enough for a first down. And the rain starting to mist a little bit more here at Longview Memorial. A minute 30 to go in the third. And the Panthers already on top 28-0, are looking to add to it. Four wide receivers, two to each side. Foul, shovel pass, and that is incomplete. That was dangerous.
Incomplete pass for the Panthers.
Kelso on top of Heritage, 35-0 over at Schroeder Field. Trips to the top. Panthers working on their pass game here as they go with a comeback route, a little hitch, and staying on his feet, and finally whistled down is Ostenfeld. They got this one spotted at the 28-yard line. Gain of 5. Athletic play there by Ostenfeld. Panthers are working on their pass game here in the rain. Already on top 28-0, 30 seconds to go, third quarter. Looking to the flat and immediately read, and the ball's on the ground. Great job ripping it out there by Devin Harris. And Harris did a good job tackling as well. It's going to be a loss on the play, and this is going to take us to the end of the third quarter. We're going to flip sides of the field for a 4th down and 10 and a half. And that's going to do it. 28-0 Washougal at the end of 3. See what the Panthers look to do. They will be in Lumberjacks territory here. But again, fans, thank you so much for being with us as always. Cannot do it without the support of our fans watching at home. Consider a donation to your boy and your miniature boy, Vaughn. But Vaughn needs to fill his piggy bank. Wants to be a YouTube star as well. Consider a donation to @N2Media, Venmo preferred, PayPal acceptable. But we do appreciate all of your support as always. It means a lot. And again, next week, fans, we're going to be in Kalama at Kalama High School. The Chinooks are going to take on the La Center Wildcats. And we'll have that game broadcasting for free on N2 Media. Start of the fourth quarter, and the Panthers are going to go for it here. Trips to the top. Fout looking to pass. Loads up, goes down the hash far side, and this one's up for grabs, and it's intercepted. So kind of like a punt there for the Panthers. Nick Nide comes up with the pick for the Lumberjacks. And the Jacks will take over at their own 5-yard line after the INT.
Interception by Nick Nide. Personal foul on Washougal.
Looks as if there was a penalty of personal foul variety called against Washougal there. And the officials are going to mark this off from the 5. It'll be at the 20. So at the moment, the Jacks are just looking for something to feel good about. Start the comeback. Starts with 1. Rivenus claps. Hands, Jenkins with it. Trey muscles his way across the 25 and makes it all the way to the 28-yard line. It's a gain of roughly 8 for Jenkins. You know, that's been the best play so far for R.A. Long here tonight, is get the ball to Trey and see what he can do with it. But the only problem is how much punishment is he going to have to endure throughout the course of a ball game? You don't want to see that. Coates, the tailback, gets a toss sweep, looking to get the edge, and he cuts it back up inside and is swung forward close to the marker. Looks to be maybe a yard short. And they're going to say first down. So Coates gets just enough there. Trips to the top here. Coates again, the deep back. Nick Nide split out wide to the near side. Low snap, and Rivenis has to pick it up and try to do something with it, and he is able to get positive yardage. Gain of about 2 on the fumbled snap, maybe 3.
I'm back, everyone.
And Rivenis again with 2 backs next to him in the shotgun. And this is going to be a pass out to the near side. It's low, and they say incomplete. Oh, it's so tough to see what Rivenis is doing when he turns his back out of that formation. And Coates did a good job carrying out the fake like he had it, but again, kept there by Rivenis. Tried to get it to Adam Sylvia, unable to find him there. And it's going to bring up 3rd down and 7 for the Jacks. 10:01 left in the ball game. Rivenis out to the flat. Coates with it, cutting it up inside. Gang tackled down at the 35-yard line. It's a gain of maybe 1 or 2. And the Jacks trailing here by 28. Even though they're on their own end, might think about going for this one. Checking into the ball game off the sideline is number 4, Robert Wilson. So the Jacks do look to go for it here. Fake handoff, Rivenis rolling, pointing, throwing, and Jenkins makes the catch and runs over the tackler. What a play there by both Rivenis and Jenkins. Jenkins laying the wood to the defender there to convert for R.A. Long. He's marked out at the 48-yard line. Three wide receivers here. Rivenis fakes, faces up, has a man across the middle, and the catch is made. That is Robert Wilson on the reception. Wilson's marked down at the Panthers' 41-yard line. That is going to be a Lumberjacks first down. So the Jacks looking to get their first score of the game here. Something to feel good about. Rivenis back to pass, has some time, loads up, goes on an out route, and the catch is made by Harris. Harris is able to get to the 35-yard line. And he's slow to get up. Over on. See if he's okay. It looks like he's going to stay down over there on that far sideline, and a timeout by the officials here. So injury timeout at the moment here for Devin Harris. And the good news is that he is up off the turf, but appears to not be putting any weight on his right leg. So not a good sign there. Let's hope Devin is able to get on the mend here soon and get back out there here. Jacks have already lost a couple of key players this season. And they don't want to add to that. Fake here by Rivenus. And intended for Jenkins. It's a little bit out in front, incomplete. We'll bring up third down and a short 5, long 4. So 4 down territory most likely here for the Jacks. Coates runs into contact at the 35-yard line. Maybe gets 1 as it's spotted just a hair in front of that. So Brenner Coates has been doing the majority of the work at the tailback position here with Franklin Peel on the sideline. Peel gutting it out so far this season, playing with a cast on one of his hands. And he's still got his gear on out here and walking around on the sideline, but Jacks are going to need him later on in the season. And the catch is incomplete, it looks like here, as Jenkins the intended target. The Jacks are going to turn it over on downs. So the Panthers defense continues to put the clamps down on R.A. Long. 7:07 left in the ball game, and it's still 28-0 Shook. Fout in the ball game, hands it off, and it is blown up in the backfield. First out there is number 55, Antonio Navarro. So the Jacks have 6.5 minutes or so to try to get on the scoreboard here. They have got a tough game next week going to take on Ridgefield, as there's a toss sweep to Miller, and Miller with some running room, and he shoulders into contact, ridden out of bounds right near the sticks. Let's see where they're going to mark this one, and it looks like it's going to be enough for a first down. But a tough game next week for the Jacks. Washougal is probably going to be in pretty good position after this ball game here to have a good chance of getting into the postseason. There's 4 teams tied tonight at 2-2 entering play, and Washougal with the win moves to 3-2, and we got a toss sweep out to the near side. And good pursuit here as Miller is brought down by Peel, who's out there on defense, so that's a good sign. Also in there for support is Sixto Soto. Mark Morris has reclaimed the lead, according to my man Jake Moe, 18-14. And then, hey, look, it's Mom. Geneve Sisson says, let's go N2 and Vaughn. Hello.
Hi, Mom.
Hi, Mom. We love you.
Love you too.
No, you say, we love you, Mom.
Oh, we love you.
You got to put your microphone up there.
We love you, Mom.
There you go. And the ball's on the ground, covered up on, but it's still not covered apparently. And Washougal does eventually get on it here. Looks like finally able to cover up on that one was number 60, Jacob Zipperlin. Monarchs would be up 21-14 if they could figure out a way to convert extra points or convert 2-point conversions.
Is it the fourth or?
It's the fourth, yeah. Yep. 3rd down and 2. Toss sweep going to the top. Good block and a 1st down carry to the 41-yard line. That carry looks to be taken by number 8, Royce Jones.
My feet are insanely cold.
Yeah.
You don't know how it feels to be wearing in these Crocs with no socks on.
Yeah, why are you wearing Crocs with no socks? I know that those words rhyme, but why are you doing that?
Mom says I love you guys too. Come on, Jacks.
That's good. And the ball's on the ground again. And the Jacks say they got this one, and they do. So just when Mom said, come on, Jacks, the Jacks come up with a fumble here. So another opportunity here for R.A. Long with 3:49 to go to try to get onto the scoreboard. Jake Moe says pick 6 for a touchdown. Did that happen? Did Mark Morris intercept the ball and return it for a touchdown, or was it Hawkinson intercepting it, returning it for a touchdown? Either way, it's exciting. Pick 6s. We've had some exciting plays here tonight, too. Elijah Franco has put on a show here for Washougal as Rivenis has it on 1st down, looking to pass out to the near side. Jenkins catches it. Now he's trying to bully his way. He pushes Franco right off of him. Carries another tackler to the Washougal 45-yard line. Trey Jenkins with a man play there. Yes, Mark Morris, pick 6. Seahawks fan for life. Comments there. Motion, far side is Riggins, and Riggins catches it and gets beyond the 40. Good game there. He's going to get it at the 39. So 3:05 to go now in the ball game. Jacks trailing 28-zip. 2nd down and 4. Four wide receivers, 2 to each side. Rivenis has time. Across the middle, ball's up for grabs, and it's picked off. Austin Feld with the interception. And the pass had just a little bit too much hot sauce on it. Hit the intended target in the hands, but the tip drill gets it back for the Panthers. The Jacks are turned away on offense once again. 2:46 to go. That is the 3rd turnover by R.A. Long so far in the ball game. Handoff goes up the middle. Reaching for the marker is Miller, and Miller has another 1st down here for Washougal. Miller's had a quiet, good game here. Pardon me. Whew. already with a touchdown run here. Fout hands it off to him again. Backside pursuit. Tackle made after a gain of 3, maybe 4. Clock down to 1:48 as the Panthers break the huddle. Option keeper inside and tackled down across the 50 at the Lumberjacks 48. Looks to be Fout. And it is. It'll be 3rd down and 1. First down, could ice this ball game here. Handoff, and the Panthers are going to get the first down. Still chugging beyond the 40-yard line as the ball carrier. And that's Miller. And the Panthers can take a knee and get out of here with a 28-0 win at Longview Memorial. Well, fans, it's time to name our player of the ball game here tonight. And no question about it, it's going to be number 3, Elijah Franco, 6'1" senior. Had a great game, a 43-yard touchdown run, 24-yard touchdown pass to Parker Cherry, a 13-yard touchdown run, and an interception on defense as the Jacks and the Panthers are already shaking hands and exchanging pleasantries. Good to see after game did have a conduct warning at the middle of the field, but apparently things got all iced out. And that is going to do it here for this one. Final score, Washougal moves to 3-2 in Greater St. Helens League play. 4-3 overall as they shut out the Lumberjacks here. 28-0. R.A. Long drops to 3-4, 2-3 in the GSHL. And after a 3-game winning streak, the Jacks find themselves on the wrong end of that. They're now on a 3-game losing streak heading into Ridgefield next week. And it's going to be a tough matchup for the Jacks, but mathematically the season not over yet. The Jacks still have a shot at potentially getting to that 4th place, 5th place spot. It's going to be a lot tougher to get to knowing who they play over the next 2 weeks, but they do have a shot against Mark Morris, and depending on how that game goes, you could find yourself in a potential 3-way tie as Mark Morris hosts Woodland next week.
All right, this is the end for me. I hope everyone had a good night and have a good day tomorrow.
Thanks, Fawn. We appreciate your effort, buddy.
Of course.
And again, fans, consider a donation to N2 Media. Venmo, PayPal, $5 goes a long way in filling Vaughn's piggy bank. We do appreciate all of you guys watching tonight's broadcast. And again, next week, we are going to be at Kalama High School. It's going to be the Kalama Chinooks hosting the LaCenter Wildcats, our first trip to Kalama High School. And hopefully we get some good weather, at least no rain. How about that? So, and again, if you missed it, player of the game here tonight was Elijah Franco, and here's how the scoring went tonight. Hunter Miller with a 1-yard touchdown run to start it off in the first quarter. PAT no good, 6-0 Washougal. And then later in the first quarter on the next drive, 1-play drive goes to Elijah Franco, a 43-yard option keeper, broke a couple of tackles behind the line of scrimmage, and then moved it back to the near side and went up the sideline. A very spectacular run, and a Keller 2-point conversion. Ben Keller made it 14-0 after 1. Second quarter, late second quarter, Parker Cherry receives a 24-yard touchdown reception from Franco. And then the Brandon Austin-Feld PAT made it 21-0 at the half. Got to give the Jacks a lot of credit. They really tried to stay in it here, unable to gut it out any points, but Washougal does end up getting another Franco touchdown in the third, 13-yard variety, and a PAT by Ostenfeld made it 28-zip. And that is your final score here tonight. Thank you so much, Jake and Terry, in the live stream comment section. We do appreciate the nice comments and feedback. And I guess all that's left tonight is to keep an eye on what's going on in that Mark Morris and Hawkinson game. It would go a long way for R.A. Long if Mark Morris were to stub its toe tonight, and if Hawkinson could pick up their first win of the year. It could make the last game of the season very, very interesting, because Columbia River is on the wrong end of a beatdown already tonight, taking on Ridgefield. So with Columbia River dropping to 2-3 and R.A. Long dropping to 2-3, that makes that game huge, considering that Columbia River ended up beating the Jacks by 3 just a couple of weeks ago. Excuse me, but we could have that ever-confusing three-way tie potentially at the end of the year. But the most important thing for the Jacks, if you're looking at possibly getting into the playoffs, is you've got to beat Mark Morris. That has to happen. And obviously, if you could figure out a way to beat Ridgefield before that, all the better. But realistically, the Jacks still have a chance to do it. They just don't want to be tied with Columbia River on a head-to-head. If they can somehow find themselves in a three-way tie with Mark Morris and Columbia River, then there could be some coin flippage or maybe a tiebreaker in order to play as the fifth-place team that's going to play in a tiebreaker. So still a lot to be determined. Season far from over with 2 games to go here for both teams. And for the Panthers, this gives them a really good shot at cementing third place in the league. Obviously, they still have a chance to move up in the standings, but it's going to take some losses. Well, technically, they've already lost to Ridgefield, and they've already lost to Woodland. And those teams both won tonight. So the best the Panthers could do is going to be third place. But they're in the playoffs with that if they don't lose one of their last 2 games. So, and they could find themselves in a tie as well if they did. So there's still a lot of stuff to be done. But Washougal went a long ways here tonight in possibly getting into the postseason. So that's going to wrap things up for us here in the press box at Longview Memorial Stadium. Again, your final score 28-0. Washougal victorious. Elijah Franco, your player of the game with 2 touchdown runs, a touchdown pass, and an interception on defense. So congratulations to Elijah. And again, congratulations to the Panthers. And N2 will be back next Friday on the Hill in Kalama at Kalama High School when the Chinooks take on La Center in a very critical 1A Trico League matchup. Both teams eyeing the postseason and potentially a league title depending on how it goes. So we will see you next week as the Jacks break the huddle here, and they will party with the fans even though they come off a loss here as it's homecoming 2024. All right, fans, thank you so much for tuning in to tonight's ball game, and look forward to seeing you next week. Take care.